Gonna try to squeeze in at least one more hoop tutorial before the end of the year. This is one I promised originally when I did the leg tutorial in the first place, and that is how to get it up from your knees back to your waist. I also said I'd tell you how to get it from your waist to your knees, but really, Deanne Love's tutorial pretty much covers everything I would have said on that topic. So go watch it. I will link it here and in the description. Go watch that if you're having trouble, and then come back here to figure out how to get it back up. As you've noticed if you've watched several of my tutorials, I like to give you options. So this tutorial will cover 3 methods for getting the hoop from your knees to your waist, and a cheat that I like to use because I'm lazy. So the first method is the kick method, or the knee up method. You can call it whatever you want. It doesn't really have a name, it's just a method. This method is an offshoot of the pusher method that I talked about in the leg hooping video, so if you haven't watched that already, go watch it, get an idea of what the pusher method is, and then come back here. I'm sending you away a lot in this video. Just go watch the leg hooping one, you'll have everything you need to come back and finish this one strong. Okay, so to do the kick up method, what you're going to do is when the hoop is coming around your pusher leg, you're just gonna bring that knee up. Oh man, I lied to you. There's one other video that would be helpful for you, and that is the original Getting It Up video where I tell you how to get it from your hips to your waist if it starts to fall, because that's where I talk about the booty wiggle, which is kind of a key factor in getting it all the way up to your waist from your knees. Ah! That was the hoop twerking video. Maybe I should just review it. Okay, quick review of booty wiggle. If the hoop starts to fall to your hips, you're going to bend your knees, squat under the hoop, and boom, boom, boom. Straighten your knees one at a time so that your hips alternate up and down, and knock the hoop back up. That's a skill you'll want to have pretty solid for this work. Okay, goodness. I should have planned this one, I guess. So you're going to catch the hoop with your pusher leg, and while it's resting on your knee, you're going to knock your knee up and then go straight into booty wiggle to get it the rest of the way up. So if you hoop to the left, that pusher leg is going to be your left leg, and if you hoop to the right, that pusher leg will be your right leg. So the hoop crosses your knee, you knee it up, and then booty wiggle it back the rest of the way. This method is clunky, but it does work. It's not the smoothest, most controlled way to get the hoop back up from your knees, but it's a good start so that you can start to feel that it's possible. The idea is you're giving it a quick boost to get it back into booty wiggle range so that you can use a technique you already know to get it all the way back up to its desired location on your waist. Method 2, make mountain. Making mountain is a hoop path term, comes from Baxter. The idea is that if you widen the base, the hoop wants to go up to the narrowest point. This technique is most helpful if you've mastered the drumming technique, or if you've done the kick up technique a lot and you've started to notice where it lands on your leg. Basically, the more control you have over your legs, the more effective making mountain will be. So to use the making mountain technique, you're going to slowly spread your legs wider and wider, and as you spread your legs, the hoop is going to want to go up to the narrower portion of your body until it's back on your waist. If you can get the hoop about halfway up your thighs, you're pretty close to booty wiggle range, so you can go ahead and booty wiggle it the rest of the way. But keep trying the mountain technique just to see how it feels. It'll only make you a better hooper. Technique 3 is a little bit crazy. I learned this one from Revolva several years ago. If you don't know who Revolva is, you should check her out. She's pretty badass. The key concept with this technique is you lock your knees so they aren't going to bend at all. You're going to lift your heels up off of the ground, keeping those knees straight. So lift your heels one at a time, and that is going to create the booty wiggle motion, but up and down your entire leg. So your legs are essentially scooching the hoop all the way up to your waist. The biggest troubleshooting tip I see on this one is people forget and they bend their legs anyway because they're so used to booty wiggling. Keep them locked. Do not bend your knees at all. It's all in the heels. Really keep them locked. Just pretend you don't have knees. Pretend you're a little toy soldier and your knees are locked. And it works, and it's weird. So those are the 3 techniques, but I did promise you a cheat. This cheat will require you to have your back lifts down, so I lied again. Go watch the lifts video if you haven't, or need a refresher, or don't have your back lifts down. I'm sorry. If you're getting the hoop to your butt range and it's just falling, the booty wiggle is hopeless, you can use this cheat to just grab it and go. Essentially, you're going to use whatever technique worked best for you out of those 3, or any combination thereof. Get it to just below that curvy booty spot where it starts to get all wonky, simply lean back a little bit, reach your hand in, catch it for a back lift, and then spin so that you have a little bit of extra oomph to get the hoop up for the lift. The spinning will help because you're catching it a little bit further down than you normally would on the waist, so you have longer to travel. This is a cheat, but it also looks impressive because it looks like you are almost catching it from your legs. You're really not, you're catching it from your butt. But people will be impressed anyway, so there you go. 3 methods and a cheat. Hopefully at least something in this video was helpful to you. I know leg hooping is a struggle and that getting it up from your knees seems so impossible, especially when you first start out, but just keep trying, try different techniques, watch other tutorials, try everything under the sun until it works, and don't give up. Don't give up. I promise you're not the only person on the face of the earth who can't get leg hooping. I promise you can do it if you just keep trying. Just keep practicing. You'll get there. That's it for this tutorial. Plug in my Etsy store because I have a friend who gets mad at me if I don't. I did like one tutorial where I didn't mention my Etsy shop and she's like, why didn't you mention your Etsy shop? I sell hula hoops. It's justhoops.etsy.com. And I'm pretty sure next time I'm gonna skip back up to shoulders, but if there's anything specific you want extra help on, suggest it in the comments below. That's how this tutorial ended up getting made instead of the shoulder one. Everyone wanted it more, and I will see you next time. Also, if you are hooping and you found these tutorials useful, I would love to see your progress. Post a progress video, link it to me so I can watch you and go, yay, good job! I'll be your personal cheerleader. Happy hooping. Bye! There's stuff on my lens making it awful. I hope that just didn't make it worse.